Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well. My name is Tom James Clark and this is a very late, apologies, strictly week 11, musicals week, quarterfinals week, debrief of the main show and the results show. I've had a very busy weekend in London this weekend. Lovely. I'm feeling so festive with my Christmas tree and I'm ready for the countdown to Christmas. I mean, the countdown to Christmas has sort of already started. But I've had a lovely weekend in London. The only thing it did mean is that I am late for my Strictly debrief, and I didn't watch Strictly live. I watched some in my lunch break, and then I watched the rest this evening, and now we debrief. It was a great show. I loved it. Lows and highs of the night, so we must get into the very late debrief. Crazy hair is stressing me out, but I'm just trying to look past that and think all about Strictly. So it started with a big dramatic musicals, The Tea. The celebs were getting ready for musicals, getting in the zone. The show then started with what I can only describe as like the most incredible group dance. It was so good. The celebs started, they were in the middle of the dance floor. Then they sort of like started to dance with their couples, and then one by one, each couple took it in turns to dance at the front of the stage, in the middle, on the dance floor. So it was brilliant. It was wow. The staging was incredible. There was backing dancers. It was all going on. It was proper musical. The standard is just insane. Like, it was pure electric. Like, the fact that they could get all the celebs in their partners to dance like that is insane. It's so good. Brilliant. A great start. It was like watching a musical. Tess came out looking very pink. Claudia was black. Loved it, but I did really like Tess's pink. Then I spotted Clara Amtho in the audience. Love you, Clara Amtho. Good to see you. Moxie and Shirley came out looking very glam. I loved Moxie's outfit. Slay as always. Can't believe it. There's only 5 celebs that came down the stairs. That is honestly like insane to me. And then of course their costumes were just incredible. Like, they were so good. I love Musicals Week because the costumes are always just brilliant. So yeah, really good. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Then things kicked off with George and Alexis. They were the first ones to dance in Musicals Week. They did an Argentine tango. So the Phantom of the Opera. Now the judges seemed to really like it, although it was an 8 and then 49s getting 35 out of the possible 40. I gave it a 10. I thought it was wow. I thought the staging that was built, it was a proper stage that was built behind them, really built to making it a really strong dance. Like, I really enjoyed it. I thought that bit was brilliant. There were some fantastic parts. There were some great parts. The fire and like the gear change in the music in the background was really good. I really just enjoyed George's performance this week. I thought it was phenomenal. There was just really good lifts, like really good lifts. Yeah, there was just great, like, good attack. Like, he was very serious. He was very in the zone. It was brilliant. It was just so good. Yeah, well done, George and Alexis. That was brilliant. I absolutely loved it, and I think it deserved a 10. I feel like he was so serious. He was so in the zone. Yeah, just very good attack from George. Brilliant scenes. Next up, we had Karen and Carlos. They did the samba to Sweet Charity, the Rhythm of Life. They got 34 from the judges, so 1 less from the judges, 34, than George. So Moxie was the one that gave an 8 instead of the 9s. I thought it was good. The outfits, by the way, were lol. Like, I love the VT about them, like, trying different outfits on. The staging was just brilliant. Like, it was a proper stage show with dancers, backing dancers behind them. It wasn't the best song, I don't think, personally. But, however, I mean, the best song for a samba. However, I think she absolutely went through it. There was so much content. It was insane how much content was in there. It was a really fun routine. She really kept up with the pros. She like just outdid herself. Like, it was so good. I thought it was a really difficult routine. But to keep up with all those professional dancers was second to none. It was so good. And yeah, I feel like she really smashed it. And fair play, Karen. Like, the samba's hard, but she really did it, and it was a fun routine. I just feel like the song didn't quite fit a samba, but she went through it and it was a big party. So well done, Karen and Carlos. Okay, next up, Balvinder and Julian did a Viennese waltz to The Greatest Showman, the song Never Enough. I love that musical so much. I mean, I'd seen the movie, I've never seen it as a stage show, but it was brilliant. 35 from the judges, same as George, very similar sort of scores going on so far. I gave it a 10 because I thought she was brilliant. I love that song. Their outfits were just gorgeous. It was a lovely dance. It was so blooming classy. Like, it was beautiful. It was special. Like, she just went through it, and I saw progression. She's just really gone on the journey, and I feel like she really performed her dance this week, which just made me love it even more. I feel like it was a real performance. Moxie got emotional with her and gave her a big hug, which was cute. You know, she's right. She's put up with and I said this week after week on here. Probably get bored of me saying it, but she's put up with so much, like, during the competition, and she still goes through it. She still nails it. She still comes and she just goes through it. I'm really, really impressed with Balvinder. I feel like her determination, her grit is just really good. And yeah, I thought it was a really good dance from Balvinder. So at this point, hoping that she did well. And yeah, I feel like she deserved a 10 from me. She's not had a 10 yet. And she really deserved one. So yeah, I'll go the one. Next up, we've got Amber and Nikita. They did a Charleston to Guys and Dolls. Full 10s from the judges and me. 40, perfect score. Oh my goodness. Wow. It was very musical, of course, her experience, etc. That lift, where she just got yeeted in the air, was second to none. It was insane. It was a perfect routine, not a step out of place. It was incredible, my goodness. She can dance. It was iconic. It was so fast. Like, there was so much to that routine, and she nailed it. It was so good. Amber, you are incredible. Surely that's her ticket to the final. That dance was insane. It was so good. Yeah, I would see that on the stage. I mean, she does perform on the stage in the West End fairly a lot. So yeah, it was brilliant. It was really, really good. Strong dance from Amber and Nikita, and probably one of my favourite Charlestons ever. It was chaos, but there was so much to it, and it was just brilliant. It was attack, like, oh, I loved it. I could go on about it for the rest of this evening. But it was brilliant. I absolutely loved it. Next up was finally, actually, all 5 done. Lewis and Katya did a salsa to West Side Story. They got 35 as well from the judges. The exact same score that George and Balvinder both got, and one more than Karen. So this leaderboard is very close. Sort of not his best dance, and I know that's what the judges said, especially Shirley. I thought it was a weird, like, it wasn't even a song, it was music. I thought it was a weird song and music for a salsa. I feel like there's more musicals that they could have done a salsa to. I just feel like that wasn't the right fit. Something wasn't right. That's my opinion anyway. I felt like for him it was really hard to salsa and dance to that music because it was just a bit stop-start, and yeah, it wasn't for me this week, which is a big shame. But yeah, I found it really difficult. I just, the way it was salsering looked good, but it just felt wrong because the music just didn't fit. He was great though, considering how hard it was. He was really good. The lift was crazy. Like, that backing dance was like on his shoulders, and Katya had held his legs, and they were like spinning around, the 3 of them. That was insane. His usual spin, of course, was there. Of course it was. That was really good. Like, the backing dance was really built to it. There was great lifts, of course, but it was just a bit chaotic. Like, it was a bit running around here, there, and everywhere. And the music just didn't gel. It didn't fit right. I feel like it made it feel like there was something missing, but yeah, I don't know. It just didn't. There was something that wasn't there. I think it was the music. I think if it was different, it would have been really, really good. It needed to be fast and music and songs, not songs, like words, like an actual words. I've lost the plot. It's Monday night. I'm gone. But yeah, there we have it. There are all 5 couples that are danced. Let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. There at the top, Amber with 40, the perfect score. Then we've got George, Bal, Lewis, all in second joint with 35 on the leaderboard. Really great scores there, to be honest. They all got the exact same score. So this week I am nervous for the dance off. Still don't know who's in there. Karen got 34, which is brilliant as well. Only one away. So yeah, a very close leaderboard there for the semi-finals. It's looking close. Well, it's quarterfinals get into the semi-finals. It's looking close. Close indeed. So when Strictly was on, I was in Covent Garden having a lovely time. So I didn't watch it and I didn't vote, unfortunately. If I would have voted, I actually would have given one to everyone because I just feel like everyone was brilliant and everyone deserves to keep going in the competition and everyone deserves my scores. I did do a little dance-off prediction after watching Strictly just now. I feel like we could get a shocker because everyone's so close. But my feelings were, well, like Karen's at the bottom, so Karen possibly could be there. And maybe Balvinder, because people just keep voting for her, not voting for her even. So my prediction right now is that maybe Karen and Balvinder, and Karen to go because she was lower. But I have no idea. I don't know. It's close. It's really close. And yeah, I don't have a complete idea of who it's going to be. I just hope we don't get a shocker, which I have a feeling we're going to do. Anyways, I'm going to go watch the results show, and I'll be back now. I have just seen the results show, and I am absolutely speechless. I cannot believe what I have just watched. First of all, the Chicago group dance was, the professional dance was amazing, and I love the cell block tango. Last week, I saw Chicago for the first time. A local group were putting on as a musical, and it was brilliant. And it was weird that suddenly was Chicago on Strictly. But I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thought that was such a good pro dance. The hair is just, I've given up. It's ruined since we last spoke 30 seconds ago. The results show dance. I cannot believe what has just happened. Balvinder and Karen got saved both to start with. I was like, oh. I mean, everyone deserves to stay, but they were both the dancers that I thought at least one of you is going to go. Then there was George, Lewis, and Amber left, and I just thought, what? What? What were the British public thinking? Then it came down to Lewis and Katya versus Amber and Nikita. What? How? I mean, Amber's dance was insane. I mean, how is that a dance-off? 40. She got 40 out of 40. How is she in the dance-off? It was insane. Lewis's dance was not my favourite, but it was so good, and it's not a dance-off song at all. I mean, he was even more improved than, the actual Saturday night performance. On that occasion, he wasn't as strong, I guess. Crazy. I thought he was going to be a finalist. I thought he was a definite finalist, if not a winner. He could have won the show. Easy. Moxie and Shelley at the end of the dance, just whacked their heads on the table, were just like, what? Speechless. I actually don't have anything to say. I actually feel so emotional for him. Wow. I am shooketh. I cannot believe that has just happened. That is crazy. So Balvinder, Karen, George, and Amber are in the semi-final, where they have to do 2 dances. But Lewis is not there. I have nothing to say. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so shocked. What are your thoughts and feelings on the whole of Strictly? Who was your favourite this week? And are you glad to see Lewis go? I mean, what are you thinking? I am very shocked indeed. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry this is late. Please like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell for when I post next, and let me know all your thoughts and feelings on week 11, Musicals week, quarter-final week of Strictly 2025. And I'll see you very soon. All that's left to say is ciao for now. Goodbye.